The Habit Curator is a worksheet that we've created to help you build habits that actually stick. The first step is defining the habit you're looking to build. You want it to be specific so that it is easy to track. So think about the duration of your habit as well as the days that you intend on doing it if it's not going to be a daily habit. One way to define your habit is to use the habit intention formula, which is behavior at time in location. The idea is to make a plan for where and when you will complete your habit so that there is clarity around your habit, and this also helps alleviate decision fatigue in the moment. An example of this could be meditate daily at 7 a.m. in my bedroom. The second step is figuring out your why. Similar to the mission statement, this is all about listing all the reasons why you want to build this habit. Think about the short-term benefits, the long-term benefits, and also consider the consequences of not building that habit. Ultimately, every habit needs a strong why behind it, and it needs to come from a place within as well. So it needs to be more than just because everyone else is doing it. The third step is identifying your triggers. Triggers, also known as cues, are internal or external prompts that trigger you to take some form of action. It's something that your brain strongly associates with a particular habit. It could be an object, a specific time, location, another person, or even an emotional state that triggers you to take action. Think about what cues you can put in place to remind you to take action. Can you set up automatic reminders or leave certain objects around the house? So let's use the same example. If the habit you're trying to build is to meditate daily for 10 minutes at 7 a.m. in your bedroom, the trigger for this could be a recurring alarm that goes off at 7 a.m. You want to make sure that whatever triggers you create for yourself are 1, highly visible, and 2, going to be there on the days that you intend on completing your habit. The fourth step is to break your habit down into smaller steps so that you can simplify and streamline your habit. Every habit can be broken down into smaller steps, even things as simple as brushing your teeth. So if we look at breaking down that habit, just as an example, that would look something like this. Grab your toothbrush, put some toothpaste on, maybe run it under some water, and the fourth step would be brushing your teeth. The fewer steps involved, the easier it is to complete and the more likely you are to repeat it. So think about all the steps involved in your habit and consider what steps you could eliminate, or if there are any decisions you could make in advance, note that down. For example, your meditation habit might look like this before you simplify and streamline it. Grab phone, search for app, open app, choose meditation, press play, meditate. If you want to simplify and streamline that habit, you might decide to put the meditation app on your home screen so that you don't have to search through all your apps every single time you want to meditate. The other thing you could do is also choose your meditation in advance. So some apps will allow you to set a default meditation, in which case you can just open the app and press play. After making these changes, your habit might look something like this. Grab phone, open app, press play, meditate. By simplifying and streamlining this habit, we've eliminated 2 steps. The 5th step is choosing your reward. So think about what immediate reward you can implement for completing your habit. Think about all the fun stuff that you do on a regular basis. Things like watching Netflix, checking social media, taking a bath. These are all activities that you could repurpose into rewards simply by positioning them after completing your habit. Lastly, we've included a habit tracker on the weekly spread so that you can track all the habits that you're building at any given time. There are so many benefits to tracking your habits. Number 1, it provides a visual display of progress, and once you've got a streak going, you're not going to want to lose that. 2, it provides immediate satisfaction. Just ticking off your habits is so satisfying and so rewarding as well. And 3, it makes you more mindful of how you're actually spending your time. We've also created an ebook called Curating Habits That Stick, and it explains all these concepts in a lot more detail. So that's free to download, and there's a link just below this video where you can download that.